Well, it is that time of the week where we find out what's going on with Paws and Claws. And on the phone with Sarah and Jamie this morning is Rachel Long. Hi, Rachel. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you guys?
So far, so good. Good start to a week. And, of course, this is the new segment we're doing, courtesy of Total Choice Shipping and Printing in Grinnell, where we get to find out what's new with Paws and Claws. Did you have a good... Actually, Rachel was on vacation. Did you have a good vacation?
I did. I had a great trip down to the lake. It's like my favorite place to go and visit, so we had a fantastic time.
Good.
What lake would that be, Rachel?
Lake of the Ozarks.
Oh, sure.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah.
Yep. We love it. We've been going down there for 30 years now to the same resort that's been owned by the same family. It's such a cool ordeal.
Oh, that is cool.
Boy.
Yeah. I can't rant and rave enough about it.
I went there a few years ago, Rachel, and man, I tell you, the guy who I was with had I think they're called cigar boats. And boy,
Yes?
could that thing move. And it was just,
Oh, yes.
it was crazy going across the Lake of the Ozarks in that thing, just flying through. And it was fantastic. I mean, what a thrill.
Oh, it was so neat. Well, and we were down there for the boat races. They had the Ozark Shootout this weekend. So it was some of the biggest, fastest boats I've ever seen. They had one that ran 202 miles an hour.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Gee whiz.
How
Yeah,
cool.
It was unlike anything I've ever experienced before.
Well, that sounds like fun.
So,
Glad you had fun and got to get away for a little bit. Now that you're back here and back doing your thing, tell us who we're talking about this week, Rachel.
absolutely. So this week we are talking about Garth. And Garth is a 6-year-old purebred bloodhound.
Oh.
And he is just the bee's knees. Like, if you think Fox and the Hound, right? Big,
Right.
long, giant, droopy ear dogs. He's a hoot, but he's a hound dog, right? So he leads with his nose. Everything's about smells. He loves to be outside, but he's definitely a dog that always has to be unleashed because his nose will get the best of him unless you're in a fenced-in yard, you know.
Yeah.
He needs that confined space. He can't be one to just roam around at a farm or, you know, something like that because his nose will take him on an adventure.
Yeah.
He is super sweet. He gets along well with other dogs. He does well with kids. No cats probably right now.
Okay.
He says his nose, you know, thinks they're kind of fun to chase and whatnot. So probably not the best for kitty cats, but does get along great with other dogs.
Okay. You know what bloodhounds remind me of? Lady and the Tramp, Trusty. Remember Trusty?
Yes. Yep.
Old Reliable used to tell me. Bloodhounds are great.
Exactly
So,
right.
what type of family do you? I don't know much about bloodhounds. Is it just, any kind of
You
family?
know, they're actually a pretty lazy breed.
Okay.
They like to just kind of hang out, do their thing. He's kennel trained. He's house trained. He's definitely not a dog that's going to want to go, run 5 miles with you.
Okay, gotcha.
He's definitely not that kind of dog. He's you want to go for a leisure stroll, I'll go for a leisure stroll with you. If you want to go for a leisure stroll when it's 100 degrees out, I'm definitely not going to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay and lay on your tile floor. I want nothing to do with that. So he's a dog that will enjoy activities when the weather is appropriate.
Sure.
But isn't one that needs a ton of exercise or activity. Things that hound dogs really enjoy are more of your, nature trail walks, that sort of stuff where they can get their nose to the ground and have that enrichment, the smelling, that's so fun for them, and it's very engaged for their brain. So not only then are you physically wearing them out, but you're working their brain at the same time. So it's kind of a dual purpose, good activities.
Sure.
So trail walks are definitely fun, but yeah, he's not going to want to go run any length of time with you.
Bloodhounds are pretty big, aren't they?
They are. He weighs about 80 pounds.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
No, and he's nice and tall and leggy and kind of lean and long. I mean, they're just definitely a larger build dog for sure.
Okay. Now, we're going to put a picture of him on our Facebook page. And how can people learn more about him on your end, Rachel?
Absolutely. So if you are interested in learning more information, the best thing to do is to reach out to us on our website, pnciowa.org. There is a contact form at the bottom of every page. It's on the home page. It's on the foster page. It's everywhere there. Fill that out, and that will come directly to me, and we will get you in touch with his foster mom.
That sounds great. And if you are, thinking perhaps a pet would be a great addition to your family at this time, there's also opportunities to foster different animals. Does that go for dogs and cats, Rachel?
It is. We
Okay.
do have both dogs and cats. We have a variety, too. Some cats, some kittens, some adult dogs, a few puppies right now. I mean, there's a lot of ways that you can be involved in helping and fostering, and maybe fostering's not your thing. That's totally okay, too, because we have a ton of other volunteer opportunities. If anybody has any specific drywall experience, we have a whole adoption center we're looking to drywall right now.
Okay.
And could definitely use help on that front. So if you have a skill set there and you have some time to offer, we would love to put your skill set to use. We just had all the drywall delivered, so we have the supplies there and ready. We just need the manpower to help get it hung up and finished now.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that sounds great.
Sounds like this dog, is adorable. But if you were to take the dog for a walk, you need to make sure you have plenty of time, because it sounds like this dog wants to sniff everything.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yep. He's definitely a nose to the ground kind of dog. Wants to soak up all of the smells.
And that doesn't sound like a bad thing either, because,
No.
as you say, it helps with their thought process, their cognitive thought and everything.
Absolutely. It's a very mentally engaging process for them. And just like, when you send your kid to school, they may not be running and doing physical activity all day, but they come home tired because their brain's been worked.
Sure.
Same things for dogs. If you can work their brain, that also wears them out, just like physical exercise does.
Oh, great. He sounds just awesome. We're going to put his picture and info up on our Facebook page so you can meet him, and also a link so you can get a hold of Paws and Claws Rescue if you have any questions. Rachel,
Perfect.
thank you so much. It's always great to talk to you, and we will look forward to talking to you next week.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
All right. And thanks to Total Choice Shipping and Printing of Grinnell for sponsoring.
Hi,
Yes,
this is
thank you.
Alicia with Total Choice Shipping and Printing. My family adopted Bo, a mini poodle mix from Paws and Claws Rescue and Rehab. The moment
I want to see if she's still there. Rachel, you still there? No.
If you'd like to make a call,